Reiki Master Tarot, presented by 1111 Mind, Body, and Soul Healing. Thank you for stopping by my channel and sharing energy with me. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite, unconditional love and gratitude. Thank you so much for stopping by. I wish to thank all of the subscribers, all of my special friends that I've met in the last 3 weeks. Thank you, Most High Adonai Barbello, for having our paths align and cross. I am so grateful to meet all of the new people, and that's why I haven't had some readings going on. I've been balancing out and expanding horizons, but I'm grateful for you guys to stop by and see what's going on right here, right now, today. What we're doing is a collective reading for the Divine Collective, and it's called Humanity is Shifting. Okay, and it is shifting based on divine timing, divine inspiration, divine intervention, and divine alignment. And that's why I've been in a whole lot of other places, because we are all being divinely aligned to our purpose. So whatever you signed up for, that will be your mission while you're here on this earth plane to help Mother, Father Gaia ascend. We're all being aligned with that purpose, okay? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to be inviting in the archangels of the four corners: Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Uriel. We wish to welcome you in and request your presence to oversee and protect this reading from any and all that do not have our highest good in mind. We thank you for your presence with infinite, unconditional love and gratitude throughout all space and time. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. And likewise, we invite in the Archangel Twin Flames of the chakras with all of the alignments and the cleansings and the movements, okay, all of the shifting, the convergences that are happening right now with our inner being and our outer realities, with all of that movement going on. We want to welcome in the archangels of our Archangel Twin Flames of our chakras. They are helping to calibrate us, or recalibrate our chakras, so that we can absorb more light energy and we can actually incorporate that light energy into our being so that we can carry more light. That's what this is all about. Light is energy. When you go outside and you say thank you, Grandfather Alcyon, who is the central sun, okay, we have a sun, and then there's a sun behind that is projecting and emanating light energy to us. All of the cosmic healers, the planetary placements, all of the planets, Mercury, Mars, Neptune, Uranus, Venus, okay, there's 4 more, there's 10, okay, but they're all helping us to recalibrate our system, our mental bodies, our emotional bodies, our physical bodies, and our spiritual bodies are all being recalibrated and rebalanced out together. So sometimes, you know, you have a car and you have to put tires, and you say you got one bad tire and it's on the front, on the left side. Okay, my dad used to say, no, we can't put the new tire on the front. We got to move them around so that they're balanced enough so that when you're going down the street, you're not going like this. Okay, so those tires have to be balanced. And there's actual things inside your tires that keep your tires balanced. So our inner tires are being balanced right now so that we're not wobbling going forward on the journey. So thank you, Archangel Twin Flames of the chakras. Thank you, Archangel Twin Flames of the colors of heaven. Okay, the archangels of the 7 rays, whose characteristics are peace, power, wisdom, love, truth, abundance, and justice. We say thank you to all of the universal beings of the highest white light that are in this room. And when I say room, I mean the room is from here to the firmament, to the outer spaces, in the cosmos. Thank you to all universal beings that are in this room. I am grateful to you. So here, let's do this. So we're going to start off. We're going to welcome in. I pray my thank you to you with infinite unconditional love and gratitude. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. We're going to welcome in Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron at the Earth Star Chakra, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity at the High Heart Chakra, Archangel Mariel, Archangel Lavender, and Archangel Zachiel, Archangel Amethyst at the Soul Star Chakra. If you would, please give us the essence of the story you wish to tell today. I'm so glad you guys stopped by to hear the story from the angels. Angels are talking right now. Okay, look, at the High Heart Chakra, grounded. Okay, what are we doing? Humanity is shifting. Okay, in order to absorb that energy, okay, sometimes we, like today, I had so much energy going through me. I was putting together a short, and right when the energies were coming through, that this, when the angels are telling me what to put, Archangel Raziel is telling me which picture to put, what idea to put down. I'm getting the actual thought of what is going to show up in the next slide. Okay, I started shaking. Okay, and so that I could keep going, because I knew what was going on. I was absorbing energy from all of my divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels. I was sitting in the sun, so there was a lot of energy going through the space that I was in. I went outside and I sat in the sun. Okay, sat in the sun with my feet on the ground. Okay, I grounded myself. Okay, so that I could let go of some of the energy that was flowing through me. It wasn't uncomfortable, it was just a lot. Okay, and when I did that, it helped me to calm my inner being. Okay, and look, under that, purification. Sitting in the sun purifies us and cleanses. Let's say that there was something that was going on in my subconscious that I wasn't aware of. By sitting in the sun, it was burned off, it was purified, and I felt so much better. Okay, and then look, you can't tell me the angels are not here. Look, chaos. Okay, chaos, grounded and purified of the chaos. And that's what we were just talking about. Thank you, Spirit. I love it when y'all do that. They come through every single time. Thank you, archangels in this room. Thank you to all universal beings of the highest white light. Thank you for helping me tell you. Thank you for telling your story. Look, exuberance. This is at the Earth Star. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. At the Earth Star, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron. Exuberance. That's excitement. And we were just talking about excitements. That's dancing. This is childlike wonder. This is dancing. This is moving. This is energy right here. Exuberance. This is energy. Okay? So, humanity is shifting because of all of the brand new energies. And guess what we're doing? Gaining strength. Okay, we're gaining strength by absorbing all of the new energies that are going to help us to stand taller so that we can absorb more energy to handle and be able to help Mother, Father, Gaia ascend. We're also being of service to others, because now when we just go into a room, your energy is helping somebody else to go, what? They may get an aha moment. They may get an answer to a question, because the energy that is flowing from the universal life force of the all that is and the all that ever was is going through you to the person you're standing next to. Just like Reiki universal life force energy, when a Reiki master puts hands, healing hands on someone, they're not putting the energy on the person. It's flowing through them to their hands to the person that needs the healing or the energy. So sometimes the energy that we have is helping somebody go, what? That aha moment, that epiphany, that revelation, okay? That understanding of something, okay? And strength, that's where it comes from. This is Joan of Arc, okay? She has strength enough, the energy that was flowing to her from her guides helped her to win that war for for France, okay? The liberation. This is thinking, this is meditation, this is going within, okay? Thinking, meditation, going within. And this is Lao Tzu, okay? The art of war, okay? He won the art of war for him was strategy, analyzing. It wasn't just pulling a gun and shooting stuff, or him, a warrior, okay, with knives or the throwing stars or a sword or something like that. He thought about it. What is it when it comes to the world outside, okay, that a lot of people are not doing? Some of the things that they're doing were not thought through, okay? Knee-jerk reactions. People that are spontaneously reacting to things instead of taking a minute and going, what's for the highest good of all involved here? Okay? Ego is what makes that not happen. That thinking ability is thrown out of the way because of ego mindset. Please hold. Thank you for holding. Okay. So, exuberance, more light, more excitement, more energy, strength. We are strengthened by utilizing the muscles. Thank you, Yoga Master Gal. We gain more strength by putting energy in muscles that may not have been used in the past. Okay, some of those muscles are brain muscles. Okay, and thank you, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Mario, Archangel Lavender, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Amethyst. Look, flow. This is the energy coming from the soul star chakra. It is above our head, okay, 12 inches above your head. Okay, soul star chakra has flow. The river Nile. Did you know that the river Nile did not flow down? It flows up. Did you know that? So the flow is of what? Higher consciousness. Look at this. This is the angels all day. I love it when y'all do that. And guess what? When we think about things and deliberate, when we deliberate over here, okay, we gain flexibility. When we use those muscles and put energy to gain strength into those muscles, we stretch them to gain flexibility. That flexibility is also applied to how we react to things. Can you sit still for a second and go, Can you let go of the knee-jerk reaction or the ego mindset to be flexible when it comes to making a decision? That's very, very important, because here we have flow, higher consciousness, okay? Now, and flexibility, very, very important. Thank you, Spirit. I love the way the angels tell the story. I love the way you guys tell the story. Thank you, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Metatron. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Thank you, Archangel Mario, Archangel Lavender. Thank you, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Amethyst. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get clarification. If you would, clarify exuberance, grounded, and flow. So, grounded. Somebody is expecting the unexpected. Somebody is being patient. Somebody is waiting for something. Okay, they're in expectation of something. And under purification, it looks like there's some secrets in the family room. Or is this family room being purified? Okay, we'll see in a minute. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity, Archangel Mario, Archangel Lavender. Flow. Look, lovers. It looks like there might be a conversation coming up, or it might be a flow of true love that is going from one being to another being. We see the birds in the back. See the birds? Okay, divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels are helping with this flow of true love. This is true love. Okay, occupation, higher consciousness. It might have an occupation coming up, or might be starting a business or a conversation. Okay, where you use your voice. Okay, I heard something very interesting about the voice, where when we use our voice, it's actually the word logos is actually words. Okay, and that words bend reality. That's what he said. Our words bend reality. So when my guide said, use your voice, okay, when we use our voice, we are commanding something to be one way or another, okay? So when I worry, like when the kids just like, we're going into a holiday right now. So a lot of folks got their grandkids, aunties, uncles, got their nieces and their nephews, right? And in this particular space, the nieces and the nephews be running around doing stuff. So instead of me worrying, okay, which I did before, I said, nope, that's not my story. I don't agree. That is a command, okay? My car is safe. It's protected. It is an archangel, okay? I said so, okay? Now, here's what I do, okay? If there was something that I visualized, I wrote it down, I spoke it out loud as to what I want my new reality to be, that is also a command that bends reality, okay? And at the end of saying what all the things that I wish, that I want, that are going to happen, that are already done because I've seen glimpses of them. So I'm just repeating what I've seen from the all that is and the all that ever was, from the visions that the all that is and the all that ever was has seen, show me. I say, it's already done. You see what I mean? It's already done. Okay, so that's a command. It's already done. Learn how to put that in your bag of magic tricks, like Felix the cat. I just dated myself. I don't know who else knows what Felix the cat is. Look it up. Okay, under exuberance, Thunderphone, and Metatron, we have journey. Okay, somebody is going on a journey and they're excited about this journey. Okay, the energy is in the ethers. Look, distant horizons. Someone's going on a trip. Okay, they're gaining strength from the energy that is going on throughout the ethers. Okay, it's a text message, an email, a contract, a group chat, but there's something in the atmosphere, and it has to do. Okay, oh look, you have a false person. Maybe there's a truth coming out. Okay, so let's see what we got down here. Okay, we have expectations. There's some secrets in the family room. Has something to do with a privileged lady. Okay, this privileged lady has been judged by spiritual court. Okay, she's also been judged by the all that is and the all that ever was, an official person. Okay, there is a mature man involved who received a karmic lesson. So it may be that this false person is in expectation that the purification of this family room, secrets are coming out. Okay, secrets are coming out. So we have a false person here that had a gift, that got a gift of a courtship and sudden wealth and a house and a new family, looks like. This person was a thief. This false person was a thief. They are now getting a message of concern. They have been judged in now earthly court too. Okay. There's a battle because of a karmic male. Okay, y'all. Okay, when the angels tell the story, we get both sides, that's for sure. Okay, so here we have two people. There's that clarifying flow. Their higher consciousness is kicking in, and there is some work that they did. It's very, very hard work. The number here is 34, there's 7. There's a completion going on, and it's somebody's concerned about that. Why is this gentleman concerned? Because something is coming to an end. Somebody may be going to jail. There's definitely a change coming. See the number 9? 9 is the end of a cycle. Okay? Look, unexpected income, 2, 7, 9 again. 9 is the end of a cycle. Okay? A great fortune. We're talking about some money that's going away. 8, 9, 10, 11. Somebody was doing some work. Okay? Somebody doing some work in the dark. But somebody is thinking about somebody. Remember, look. Okay? Higher consciousness. That means that the angels are involved, the divine guides, spirit guides, and guardian angels are involved, and somebody's thinking about a special person. They're on their pathway to that person, and with a new beginning. Okay, y'all. All right. So it looks like we seeing both sides, good and bad, in this situation. Okay. So somebody was doing dark magic, and somebody was clearing their space. Looks like went with the flow, did the work. They did the work. Look, do the work. They did the work for higher consciousness. There it is, right there. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. And remember, inner masculine, inner feminine are balanced now, and the energy going between them is flowing. Okay. It's a divine flow, divine intervention, divine timing, divine inspiration, divine intervention, divine alignment. This is divine alignment between a masculine and feminine being and someone's inner feminine and inner masculine energies. They're now divinely aligned. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's do a reflection or full reflection. Okay, thank you. If you would, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, thank you so much for being here. If you would, please give us the lesson at the root chakra. Thank you. Okay. Empress. We have an Empress. The lesson was an Empress. Okay, look, judgment is at lesson experience. Okay, the lesson was the Empress was a lesson to somebody. Remember we had the false person that was doing dark magic? Okay. And the energy was going throughout the ethers. Okay. There was a text message. There was some information that was released about this false person. And now they're going on a journey, or somebody else is going on a journey. On the left side of the Empress, hold on, y'all. Queen of Swords, okay? The Queen of Swords is a truth teller, okay? She's a warrior in the truth. She is a truth teller. This Queen of Swords told the truth about an Empress, and who is called Judgment, okay? And on someone that was holding on too tight, the Wheel of Fortune has turned. The Wheel of Fortune turns in the direction of choices and intentions. There was something hidden, okay? But the light of it was exposed under the light of the full moon, and it had something to do with somebody else's past. Melancholy, somebody was thinking about things that went on in their past, okay? And there was devil energy, okay? This person may have been, so this person wanted fame and fortune, the false person, or there was somebody that was an Aquarius, okay? Wow, there was imbalance. There was an aha moment, an epiphany, a revelation, okay? There was some energy that resonated with this person, and that's why they knew, they just felt it. That's one of your cosmic gifts, is the ability to just know something because you resonate with the frequency of that energy. Look who's helping. Archangel Michael is addressing this situation. Okay, so the lesson is the Empress. So while somebody was doing things to stop forward movement of either balancing a masculine, inner twin, masculine and feminine, somebody was doing something. They were sending negative energy throughout the ethers. We see that right there. Okay, they were doing too much. This is the strength card. Okay, any other time, strength is a good thing, but strength is also a card of doing too much. Okay, and we see there was some energy going throughout the ethers. It was in the air about an Empress. Archangel Gabriel's here called Judgment because there was a truth that was brought out in the conversation. Thank you. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Hope, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora. May I please have the challenge? What is the challenge, please? Somebody's stuck. Eight of Swords. Somebody is stuck. That's the challenge. How do they get out? Look. There's a collaboration. There's more than one person. More than two people. Okay? There was a collaboration. This was done together. A group of people did this. Look, now, look. They refuse to see the truth. They want to cause stuck. They wanted somebody to be stagnant. We just talked about it. Okay, somebody got into the energy of somebody else with negative intentions. Okay, and now whoever that was, angel judgment has been called on them by Archangel Gabriel, and now they are stuck because they refuse to see the obvious. They're now at a stalemate. They're stuck. Okay, thank you, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora. Remember, Archangel Uriel is the archangel of earthly tangible blessings. He takes what you wish to be all that is and the all that ever was, which is the quantum field. Okay, whatever you send out manifests. Okay, but it's coming back to you. So if there is negative energy being sent out to the quantum field, what you're sending is something that is coming back to bless you. Okay, so if this was negative and now this person is stuck. Okay, this person is stuck with all of the conversations, all of the words that they said about somebody else or wishing ill will on somebody else. And look, she has a blindfold on. She didn't care. This is like the Two of Swords, only she's at the 8. Okay, so now you're stuck. Okay. Thank you, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Aurora, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Can you please tell us what is the decision at the heart space? Decision at the heart space, Spirit. Look, 10 of Pentacles. Somebody is getting the 10 of Pentacles, or they're, okay, look, grounded in expectation. Someone is expecting the unexpected, okay? If you set your intentions, you said them out loud, you used your voice, okay? You wrote it down. You are keeping yourself spiritually clean. You are blocking the negative intentions of other people, okay? By the time when you find yourself balanced with your masculine and your feminine, okay, you will stop feeling negative energy that is being sent to you. You will know it came, and you can do a return to sender, or that's not my story, I don't agree, and it automatically goes back to the sender, okay? I send mine back with infinite unconditional love, okay? That's how, everything's a cycle. Remember, the lemniscate is the figure 8, okay? If this is my thought and I put it on this lemniscate, on this figure 8, it's going to keep going around. That's a cycle, that's a cycle, that's a cycle, that's a cycle. Why not send it anything and everything that we do with infinite unconditional love? I'm not saying send ugly things because they're going to come back to you, okay? If you send all energies of people, places, and things, infinite unconditional love throughout all space and time and beyond, it's going to keep coming back. Infinite unconditional love. It's going to cycle and cycle and cycle. And this is actually the wheel of fortune turning. It turns in the direction of choice and intention. Okay? Now, on the left side of the 10 of Pentacles, look, the Lover's card. Okay? The Lover's card. Let's see what's going on here. On the right side is the 9 of Wands. Okay? 9 of Wands is a weary person. This person had no fear. They used every single one of these wands, okay, to do something, okay, and expecting a different outcome, okay. Now this person is walking around with one wand, okay. Okay, now, this lady's grounded. She's in expectation. Let's look at both sides, okay. Her expectation is for 10 of Pentacles, okay? On the outside of that, she's also waiting for her person, okay? Her person is reclaiming what was taken from him, which was his Empress, because he had to go through, this was a lesson. This Empress was a lesson for an emperor, okay? This emperor had to call judgment on this false person, okay, to go on this journey with excitement, okay, because they're now strong because of what they learned from the text message, from an email, from a proposal, from a group chat, from a conversation or from just knowing, okay, what they were going to do. They call judgment. Are they going to stay stuck? Okay? What it looks like is they made a decision. They want the Ten of Pentacles, okay, which is heart's desire and wish fulfillment, okay? And the heart's desire is either balance of the inner twin, masculine and feminine, or it is to connect with energy, exuberance, okay, or go on a journey to their person, okay, to reclaim what was stolen from them. You see this thief, okay, you can call him a thief, okay, there's 7 swords, he's only taking 5, he's leaving 2, he's only taking what belongs to him, okay, and why? Because he's transformed, okay. What helped him transform to get that aha moment? Something was illuminated to him, okay, something was shown to him that helped him see the truth, okay. This person is now master of himself. He's mastering his inner and his outer, his inner twin. To master his outer reality, heart's desire, wish fulfillment, celebration, stability, okay, the 4 wands, okay, and to acquire earthly tangible blessings, okay. Wow. Okay, so we have a bunch of energy signatures here, y'all. So I'm going to try to read all of the energy signatures that I see. Now, this Lover's card has come out the second time. The Lover's card can either be 2 people, the masculine and feminine, inner twin, twin flames, soulmates, a new business, what are they? Business partners, okay? Or it could be a Gemini. All right. Now, let's see. I'm not getting no energy off of these ones. Okay, so let's go. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel, Archangel Charity. Thank you. I hear you. I welcome and acknowledge your presence with infinite unconditional love. Thank you for being here to participate in the storytelling of the archangels. I am grateful to you. Okay, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith, can you please tell us what is being spoken of at the throat chakra? Thank you. Queen of Cups, true love, okay. Queen of Cups is being spoken about. She's landing under the family room and purification. Okay, so there's either some secrets that went on in the family room, and those are being, that energy is being purified, because what's being spoken about is a Queen of Cups. This is true love. Okay, now this Queen of Cups, this Queen of Cups is only one aspect of the Empress. The Empress is the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, the Queen of Cups is compassionate, sensitive, and loving. The Queen of Cups don't share her space, her sacred space, with everybody. Okay, she will know who her person is by resonance of that energy signature to her person. She doesn't go out and about to find validation by being in a relationship with somebody just to be in a relationship with somebody. Her goal, her purpose, her mission is to be of service to every living being on the earth, okay? Her mission is spiritual, okay? She is of service, okay? But she is deserving of someone that is at her caliber of infinite unconditional love, okay? Now, what's on the left side, the 9 of Cups. This is a businessman, okay? Prosperity, toasting self, meeting goals, okay? This businessman put a whole lot of effort into every single one of these bottles and that represents his business, okay? He put a lot of effort into that, okay? And the 9 of Cups makes sense to be with this Queen of Cups, okay? Just like there's a Queen of Cups, there's a King of Cups, okay? This 9 of Cups is a whole lot of effort. This is reaching a milestone, maybe going into business with the Queen of Cups, okay? A spiritual business, or emotionally together or balanced with a Queen of Cups. We'll see. On the other side, look, Ace of Pentacles. When you get an ace, it is what you deserve from the all that is and the all that ever was, okay? Look at the messages, okay? There's messages coming in about this earthly tangible blessing, Thank you, Archangel Michael, Archangel Faith, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Mother Mary. Can you please tell us what is the message coming in from the third eye, the crystal ball? What is that message? This is under the Lover's card and flow. Oh. The Hermit. Okay. Someone went within. Okay. This hermit went within. Meditation. Go within. Okay. You are the leader. You are the mystic. You are the teacher. Okay. You are the way shower. Okay. But we have to go within as the seeker to find the answers that we need. Okay. And what you want is in that lantern. Your heart desire was fulfillment. Okay. It's okay to ask questions. Okay. If somebody that you think that your energy resonates with, it's okay to ask them questions. Okay, but a good instructor, a good mystic, a good leader, a good teacher is going to tell you to go within, because everything that you wanted, okay, is in your divine blueprint. It's there because you put it there before you incarnated here. Okay, all of the instructions that you need, you gave it. You sent a letter to yourself. It's in your soul. Okay, you sent a letter to yourself. It's in your soul. Go within, like the hermit. Okay? You have the answers that you need. It's okay to ask questions. It's okay. Okay? It's okay for people to come and look and see what I'm saying, or look and see, be a seeker to go see what somebody else's understanding of something is. When you latch onto something because you resonate with it, that is where you knew that was where it was on your path. Okay? It's up to us to take the action to find it. But you already wrote yourself a letter before you incarnated here. It's in your soul. You just meditate. Okay? Go within. Ground yourself. Go outside. Okay? Eight of Pentacles. Look. The Queen of Cups. Eight of Pentacles is a subject matter expert. But there's been a delay. Why has there been a delay? Because there was something, information that needed to be found. An answer to a question. What's on the right side? Now this person has gained control of their environment. Now they can move forward. Okay? Move goals and be assertive, because now you have enough confidence in what you want and what you know for sure. You can get in the car and drive because you know how. Okay. Thank you, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Mary. What's coming down from the third eye is what you get when you meditate. Go within. Okay, Spirit, thank you. Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine, can you tell us what is the Thousand Petal Lotus is connection to higher consciousness, and that's here. Okay, that is to the all that is and the all that ever was. Okay, do the work right here. 7 is God's perfect number. 34, do the work to get to the higher consciousness. You don't have to always ask somebody else. Sometimes you're doing research and finding out what it is you need. Your guides are right there with you. They're going to turn the page for you. All you got to do is say, look, let me find the book. This is my question. And then sit quiet enough and not force nothing and let the answer show up. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine, can you please tell us what is the message coming down from the heavens to the crown chakra? What's the message to the crown chakra? This is that connection to the all that is and the all that ever was. Connection to higher consciousness. This card is falling under higher consciousness. Thank you, Spirit. Look, 5 of Pentacles. Okay, 5 of Pentacles is okay, so this card would usually be the dark night of the soul. Okay, poverty, loss, left out in the cold. Dark night of the soul. Now, it just depends on how you look at it. This is one of the best cards in the deck. Okay, for me. Besides, I think every card is the best card in the deck, but this particular card, okay, is the card of the universe balancing itself. It is the Most High taking you, standing outside in front of the church with you while you're looking at that money, and you're saying, I don't have any, when you do. Okay, you do. Spirit's going to come grab you by the hand in the front of the church and take you around to the side of the church and have you walk through the gateway of change, so that you can go into the church instead of standing on the outside of the church looking at the money. You can go inside of this building and go, what can I do? Okay? The person in charge of the building may say, hey, can you get some wood and start a fire? I got 5 pentacles for you. That's a start. Okay? But this particular card is, to me, the bright light of the soul, because it is here where you strike the match and you look at your set of circumstances from your 0 degree to figure out how you want them to change. That's why you have to go around the side of the church and look at and go through the gate of change. This is change. 5 is change. Okay? It's all absolute. Okay? It's absolute. So if you're stuck there, needing something, wanting something, and you decide to take action, you already stepped up to do the work, to become aware of something that you didn't already know how to do in order to get that 5 pentacles. Okay? Now, what's on the left side is 5 of pentacles, 3 of pentacles. This is a collaboration. Now, who are you collaborating with? Your divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels. You're collaborating with yourself. Your masculine, your feminine side. You're collaborating with your higher self. You are collaborating with the all that is and the all that ever was. And see all those stars? There's your divine guides, spirit guides, guardian angels. And that little puppy down there? Pure intention. Okay? Now, what happens? We have somebody left out in the cup. Okay? Who got left behind? We don't know. But on the other side, it has a 2 of cups. Okay? Sometimes things need to be torn down and destroyed in order to build a better foundation. Okay? Things that are built, that are not built on a foundation of infinite unconditional love, if they're built on a foundation of greed, okay, or self-serving, greed, self-serving, materialism, obsession, if they're built here, they're going to change. That 5 of pentacles is going to make them change. That foundation is not strong enough, okay? But it looks like somebody needs to come into balance, okay, with their masculine and feminine side and look hard at themselves, okay? Or this may be even the fact that this is falling and being destroyed to build a new relationship, okay? This might be a second chance. You never know. All right, Spirit. Yeah, look. This might be a second chance. Look. Balance. Maybe this was out of balance. This situation was out of balance. This situation is a glimpse of the future, is being helped along by Archangel Michael and bringing balance, and by High Priestess, okay? This Empress right here, by doing the work, by becoming all 4 of the queens, is also a High Priestess, okay? Because she went with them, okay? She brought balance to the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. And because she did that, by looking at spiritual things and going deeper to find the truth of who she was and what was the blueprint, her sacred blueprint, what was the letter she wrote herself before she incarnated here, she is now the High Priestess. Okay. All right, Spirit. All right. Thank you. Okay, so one more. Let's do one more. We're going to do the causal chakra. Thank you, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Christine, Archangel Christiel, Archangel Mallory. Can you please give us what is at the causal chakra? Causal chakra. Thank you. What is at the causal chakra, Spirit? Uh-oh. Hold on. No. We're gonna, this Spirit, I need the causal chakra. Thank you. Leave all the cards. Somebody's in despair. Something is over. Okay, this makes sense. This makes a lot of sense. The world. Oh my goodness. Something is over. Something is over. The Five of Pentacles. Somebody is left out in the code. Okay, now. Okay, Spirit. The World card. One cycle's over. One cycle's over, another cycle's beginning. Okay? Something is over. Someone's in deep despair. You see this man looking at 5 people? Okay? Now, either they're crying or he's crying, or those his tears that he walked away from. But there's somebody crying here. On the right side, look. It's happening quickly. 8 of Wands. This is a message, fast action message, moving now. Remember we saw the Chariot? Okay, this is happening right now. This is the card that is brought out by the angels for the story that they wanted to tell. Something is definitely over. Okay, so let's cross the cards if we have time. Yes, we do. Okay, the lesson was Empress. It evolved to somebody being left out in the cold. Could it be? Uh-oh. You didn't see the Emperor. Hold on, y'all. We didn't see the Emperor, but there's a lot of love on this table. There's a lot of good luck on this table, a lot of rewards on this table. But somebody that was left out in, maybe it was Empress that was left out in the code. Okay, but now she's the lesson for whoever left her in the code. Okay, there we go. It evolved to this. Experience. Somebody's calling judgment. Okay, who called judgment? Somebody wanted to see something clearer. Okay, somebody's going within to meditate, to find the answers to the questions that they're asking. Okay, the challenge. Somebody's feeling stuck. Okay, and they're feeling stuck. What they learned about, the reason why they're stuck is, remember, this person was the false person. Remember in the red dress? This person was throwing all of these swords to this Queen of Cups. Okay, this person in this red dress realized that they were throwing those swords at the wrong one, because now they're stuck. Wow. Okay, and somebody, I believe it's a man who is going on a journey on here on the earth plane with a lot of excitement, a lot of new knowledge, a lot of motivation. Okay, has made a choice. He wants the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, that Ten of Pentacles was not something he had where he was. Okay, and he's moving quickly. Look, this is a twin flame. This is the 11th Pentacle. Wow, Spirit. And his baby doll is grounded, and expecting the unexpected. She's in a state of receiving. This is the Empress, who's in a state of receiving. Okay, and they're looking at each other. Yep, this Empress is in a state of receiving. She's getting a new family room that has been purified. This Empress is getting a new family room that has been purified. Now, Cameron, why are you moving by yourself? Why are you moving? Okay. This camera is not attached to anything, and it's moving. All right, y'all. Okay. All right. Wow, wow, wow. So the Lover's card is here. And the Queen of Cups. Lover's card. Queen of Cups. Happening fast. Getting that heart's desire, wish fulfillment, what you deserve from the all it is. Somebody's taking a journey because they're feeling stuck. They're moving fast. Okay. Wow, Spirit. Okay. And the causal chakra. Ten of Pentacles was a decision, and somebody's walking away from 5 people. Okay, 5 energies are being walked away from. Somebody is sad, and I believe they're sad because they put a whole lot of energy into these 5 people, And whatever energy they put out there was a waste of time. Okay? So I'm thinking these tears are theirs. Okay. Anyway. Okay, y'all, that's the reading. So let's do this. To all energies that are represented on this spread, I wish to send you infinite, unconditional love and gratitude throughout all space and time and beyond. Wow. Okay, I got a lot of heat right here by the Empress. The Empress and the Judgment cards. I have a lot of heat. Okay. We send you infinite unconditional love throughout all space and time. And we do not judge anyone. Everybody got a job. Okay? So those that are giving karmic lessons are going to eventually get the same karmic lessons back because of the lemniscate. Remember? Everything goes around and around and around. Okay? So what goes around comes around. The lesson is for us to be mindful of what we say and what we think and what we do, because the energy that we put out there is a reflection, and that's going to be a reading that came up. So there's a lot of things that have been coming up right now that we are to pay attention to. Okay, but I'm going to leave this here with you right here, right now. We're going to do 2 more readings later on. They're going to all connect together. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here with you today. The 5 principles of Reiki. This is going to help you. Okay, these are tools that we were given by the All That Is and the All That Ever Was. Okay, today I will not be angry. Today I will not worry. Today I will do my work honestly. Today I respect and honor every living being. Every living being. Okay? Today I am grateful for everything that I have in my life right now. Everything is learning. Everything we do is learning. Everything we do is, remembering. Okay? We are remembering the letter, the information that we sent ourselves. It's in our soul. Okay? When we go into harmony, we get the information. Now, don't think it's going to all download at one time, because you would explode. If you are consistent with your meditation, if you're consistent with going within your fluid meditation, sometimes when I'm just walking in the hallway, I'll get a download. Sometimes I'm sitting outside playing with Exie, I'll get a download. Sometimes I'm cooking, I'll get a download. And then when I do meditate, I'm seeing movies. Okay, so take the time, give yourself 5 minutes. However much time that you give to yourself, there's going to be something there for you to find out. Okay, but just like I said, incorporate it. Okay, for the last 3 weeks, light energies have been coming to us. There have been layered since January last year. We've been layered with light energies that are activation codes. Okay, our cosmic abilities are coming online. Things are being made clearer. I think that one of the most important is that we are absorbing more and more and more light, because our inside being is changing. Okay, we are aligning and recalibrating, okay, our inner universe, so that we can help others, be of service to others. And it's not just talking. Sometimes it's being in the same room with them, or uploading something to the internet, Yoga Master Gail, with your beautiful energy that is coming out through your voice and through the energy that you're putting on the internet. Is your energy is out there. Okay, that's what I was told. Even if I have 74 subscribers, it doesn't matter. My energy is on the internet. It's in the environment. It's out there for the world. Whether they see it or not, my energy is there. As a Reiki master, I send all energies of people, places, and things throughout all space and time. Infinite, unconditional love. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Use your voice. Be kind, be compassionate, be loving, be tender, okay? You are helping the world ascend, and then all of the beautiful beings that are around you, even the ones that are having troubles, okay? It's not for us to call it their troubles. What they're doing is what they choose to do. We can't get in the middle of that and judge other people, because remember, What goes around comes around. Okay. What goes around comes around. We cannot judge anybody. We do not want that energy coming back to us. I, I'm sorry. Okay, I cannot have judgment. I just can't judge other people. Okay, irregardless of what they do or what other people say they do, it's not for me to judge. I can't. Okay, so I'm sending love to everybody, no matter what, because cause and effect. Cause and effect. All right, so I'm gonna leave that with y'all. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I love 5522. Thank you guys. Change, change and balance. Okay, change, balance. 5522. Look it up. Okay, so I will see you guys on the next reading. Thank you for stopping by. I love you above your imagination. Bye.